So much better. Ladies, are we ready back there, by the way? Oh, yes. Without further ado, please give a warm Nerd HQ welcome to Tyler Posey, Holland Roden, Dylan Sprayberry, Cody Christian, Khylin, Rhambo, and showrunner Jeff Davis. Oh, wait a minute. You might need to switch around just so the people at home can see you. Tyler here, Holland there, second seat Holland, first seat Tyler. Sorry, because otherwise their names are all going to be jumbled up on the live stream.
Over here also.
Holland, Dylan's third, Cody, Khylin, Jeff. Boom, there everybody. Hey!
We did it.
Because the thing is, there's going to be cameras on you guys, right? And then on the live stream, you're all going to have the wrong name. Boom. Although that could be really funny.
Really funny.
That could be fantastic.
Khylin Rhambo says Tyler Posey underneath.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's definitely not me.
Thank you all so much for offering your time to be here with us at Nerd HQ. Are you guys excited about being able to ask them questions? So as I told some of you, this is a completely open forum. It's a shit show in the best of ways. Everybody gets to basically, this is their time and it's your time. It can be whatever you want it to be. We're going to open it up to questions. For those of you who don't have a camera in your hand. Yes, right back there.
I love the mood in here. The lighting is
Thank you.
phenomenal.
We work
Hello.
on it. We
So
try.
good. Hello.
Hi, I'm Leilani.
Hi, Leilani.
So my question is actually for all of you. If you could explain basically to people who have never seen the show, how would you explain everything that's happened on the show thus far?
You know what? I got this. Tyler.
Okay, cool. I was excited to hear what you were going to say. I was like, oh, please give me something to help me with. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, so it starts off. Oh God. So the entire show up until now. Okay.
Or maybe you could do it. You can do it in
I feel
pieces.
like-
So you start it, and then we'll go all the way down. That's gonna be better.
Is that what we'll? Can we do that?
It's
Okay.
that-
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Live, die, repeat. Live, die, repeat. I know that's a Tom Cruise movie, but
It's
it
like
can also be
Groundhog's Day only for werewolves. Does that make sense?
That's pretty good. Anybody else want to add to that? Groundhog Day, but for werewolves.
Because we live, die, and repeat.
I didn't even hear what he said. What did he say?
Groundhog Day, but for werewolves. Or Live, Die, Repeat.
That's very accurate, actually.
As of tomorrow.
The repeat thing, that's
Yeah.
very accurate.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I wrote the show. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. It's about a teenager who's a werewolf.
Who becomes a
called
sexy
Teen
alpha
Wolf.
man.
I hope that answers your
It's,
question.
Sums it up.
Next question. Show of hands. Right down here. Yes, right there.
Hi, my name's Leah, and I saw Tyler Khylin at the Celebrity All-Star game, and he won MVP.
Aw.
So
Had a baby?
My question to all of you is, what else do you guys do besides acting that you could win MVP at?
Right. Oh, cool question. I'm really good at kissing. I might have-
$20. $20.
No, $5.
$5. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm a cheap date.
We can get this up to at least 50.
Let's see it.
Really good at
I'm
kissing.
ready.
Really good. What else?
I love music. I love playing
You play?
guitar. I love
Play
playing
guitar?
guitar and drums, and I've got I like hosting. I like doing this.
Awesome.
I've got like a podcast and stuff like that. I got a lot of things. I like filmmaking and doing my own stuff and camera work, and I've got a lot of things that I like doing. Building motorcycles, tattooing.
So you ride, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or you just build them and then give them
I just
away.
build them. I just give them away. They're more like I hang them on my wall. No, I don't do that.
Those are some really strong
kinda
screws
dangerous.
to hang a motorcycle on your wall. Holland, anything?
I can't follow that.
Of course you can. That's all fictitious.
It's actually all real.
Nothing real about me at all.
Let's see. I spent my early 20s in school while also acting, and then I switched majors and then tried to pursue an additional career outside of college and acting. So I had no hobbies up until 22, 23 years old. And since then, I just burned out, and I read a lot and walk my dog, and I'm really boring and have really nothing to offer. But
MVP dog walker, though.
What do you read?
I like historical fiction or nonfiction.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really into biographies. Just read one on Proust. It's interesting. Actually, he's kind of a slacker. He was sick until he was got sick at 9, asthmatic, and then it leads to all these other problems. He never moves out of his parents' apartment, never, and until they die, and then he moves out.
I'm sure nobody here can relate to that.
And he only wrote, anyway, long story short, then you read a bunch of his quotes, and he's actually an incredible author. He's one of the best authors of the 20th century. So, I read a lot, and I'm also recessive.
we got
Long
away
I'm
story
the most
short.
recessive person you'll meet.
Recessive?
I am a redheaded, green-eyed, left-handed, O-negative person.
So you win the MVP for recessive
Replicate
genes.
that.
Fantastic.
What?
You win the MVP for recessive genes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you thought you couldn't top him. Come on. Dylan.
That was pretty good, actually.
Right?
That was crazy. I also really like music. I play guitar and bass, and I'm really bad at drums, but I still try. And I like writing scripts, and I box and do like MMA and that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And
He's adorable on TV. I'm watching him on TV. I just love it.
You know you're all here right now. You don't have to actually watch him on the monitor.
right.
You can just look over and look at
I
your friend.
forgot. It was so good. It's just such a cool atmosphere in here. You know, I forgot that I wasn't not in my living room or something.
No, it's fun. No, I mean, look, that's what at Nerd HQ, what we try to give the opportunity for is for, like I was telling you guys backstage, what we try to do is give you guys an opportunity to have, literally, like, I see this stuff as like TED Talks meets Inside the Actors Studio meets Between Two Ferns. That's what, to me, that's what it should feel like. So hopefully the environment feels like it's loose and fun and you can say whatever the fuck you want. Like, fuck, I say that all the time. I'm sorry, Cody. MVP me.
MVP you. All right, baby. MVP you. Prepare to be MVP.
Oh, I'm ready. What's that?
No, I grew up playing sports and like always super competitive. I love to compete. So I got into video games at like a really young age.
Wow, what games?
Halo is my game.
Bomb.
Like Halo is my game. So I'm like a wicked gamer when it comes to that. So I would definitely compete if I had the time at a professional level. And be
Really?
MVP. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
That means more than acting these days.
Yeah, I also love music, but I have absolutely no musical talent. So I'm gonna take the MVP for music listener, because I can listen real good.
What are you listening to right? What are you listening to right now that you would recommend?
Dude, James Blake, I go crazy over his new album. It's like I have a really no one else listens to my music, but James Blake is dope.
You'd be surprised.
FKA Twigs. I'm gonna say all these names I know.
Yes. Throw them out.
Let's see who else. I'm having a brain fart.
No, it's all
Other
good.
weird people like that. Just that weird vibe. I like weird stuff.
Rock and roll. Jeff?
I can draw.
He definitely
I
can.
wanted to be a comic book artist when I was a kid, and I was coming to Comic-Con before I even got in the business, a long time ago. But I helped create a lot of the creatures in the show. So.
Are there some comic book artists that inspired you the most? Like for me, when I was growing up in middle school, like my like prime comic book years were Rob Liefeld and
I was a little bit before that. McFarlane.
Yeah, well, that was all kind of concurrent, wasn't it?
Yeah. Batman Year One is like the most beautiful comic I think I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jim Lee fan?
Yeah, I like Jim Lee too.
Yeah.
He was a little later for me though, but
Okay.
I grew up.
So you're
on-
saying I'm young. I got it.
got it.
Fine. Appreciate it. Thanks. Next question. Yes, right there. You were so fast. You were ready. Before I even finished the sentence, you were like, boom, I'm in.
What can I say? Hi, I'm Robin. Teen Wolf people, you guys are awesome. Amazing production value, writing, acting, overall awesome. I know it's coming to an end, very sad. My question for the cast, and Jeff, you can answer this too. If your character had to die in the last season, what is the most epic death you can imagine for your character? Death you
this
can
may be
imagine for
spoilery
any
for
of
me to
them.
answer.
So Jeff, don't say anything.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I don't know.
Colin, you got something?
I've actually, I've thought about this.
Yeah, go.
If because I didn't know if Theo was gonna make it past season 5. I'm happy that he did. But my thought process was for Theo, like I wanted him to go out in like the ultimate sacrifice kind of way, like sacrificing himself to save Scott and his pack and all of Beacon Hills.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. I got you.
Okay, I want Mason to die in, okay, so it's like,
What if he just left it at that?
straight
I
up.
want Mason to die.
what? So how I would die would be like, me and Liam are having like a really cute moment in the car. And like, we're joking around and like, we're like, bro, I love you, bro. Like, we're
Like
never
rustling
gonna
each
be,
other's hair.
like, we're the best friends ever. And then like a dread doctor like slice open like pulls my heart out, and like Liam just watches it, and I just it's thumping, and then like they splat it on the ground, and I just,
He mic drops your
I
heart.
just die. That's perfect. That's it. That's Mason's death.
Wow. That was genius, dude. I don't think anyone can top that, man.
Should I be
But you're
taking
gonna
notes?
try.
Oh, we'll try. I'll try. Am I ready right now?
Sure, or
Okay,
Holland,
go.
or Tyler. Or,
It's all you,
Dylan?
baby.
Okay, I'll go. Do you want to go?
You should go.
Okay.
Guys, don't fight about it.
I want my character to be like chasing, like after to save someone, and he's going to he's like home base sliding into an elevator, and the door shuts on his head and just swishes.
I love that.
And it looks like jelly on the elevator. Like,
Why are you
Nice.
looking at me like this is a possibility?
This sounds like you put a lot of
I
thought
know.
into this.
I've dreamt about this a couple times.
Oh, wow. He's
You
really
might want
dark.
to you might want to seek some help.
Yeah.
In the dream, I had a baseball outfit on.
He definitely wants to seek some help.
It was pink.
We've talked about it. It's okay.
Holland.
Wow, these are so violent. I would say, I would incorporate some maybe aspects. I've always wanted, like, everyone said, he said in the past, I want Scott to play the guitar in the show. And early on, and when we first started, we were trying to work some of our hobbies into the show, and I was a dancer for many years, so I wanted Lydia to be part of a hip hop contest, and that's never going to happen. And so instead of, I don't want her to die in a hip hop contest, so
Like in
I would
South Park?
probably not die in high heels. I would be barefoot. And I think she would, probably like kick off her heels and have like a Nathan's hot dog eating contest and die eating hot dogs. Like she would literally just because she doesn't like to give up. She's a tenacious little sucker. And so, she would just die in an eating contest.
You guys have seen the show, right?
Listen, this is their world. This is
the
their
buttons would
fantasy.
slowly, pop off on my skirt because I just keep eating hot dogs.
Now it's
and it
getting-
just gets really ugly and like mascara starts running.
Are you talking
and
about
I just die.
like one of the bad guys from Big Trouble in Little China who basically just puffs himself up until he explodes and a bunch of cabbage comes out? But there's hot dogs instead.
And then I would blow up
I'm
to be
into
like
it.
Jigglypuff, and then you guys
into
would
it.
capture me.
I'm into it.
I'm into it.
Tyler,
Yo.
how do you want to die?
Any way possible, man. Does that work?
Wait, seriously?
I said any,
You're fine?
Anyway,
Anyway.
I want to die.
Go blaze of glory.
I
Come
want
on,
my
Blaze of
character to die by, so you know how, so he'll be sitting in his house watching TV, very peaceful, and you know how he's a werewolf, and you know how dogs,
He is?
just in case anybody who hasn't seen the show before, you know how dogs, when they run after like the mail truck or something, and then like they brake really fast and they run and they smash their face into it. I want my character to die by doing that. Oh my! Like he's so in the zone of watching TV that like he's like on autopilot, and then he hears a mail truck or an ice cream truck go by, and he goes and chases it, and then it brakes fast, and he runs into it and breaks his face.
I don't know that that's so much epic as just embarrassing. Really, it's like
My character's
mail. I'm dead.
I'm dead. But it's fitting for my character, I think.
All right.
He's a little awkward.
Look, it's your dream. You get to die however you want to die.
I like
Isn't
it.
that right, Jeff?
No.
No. Next question.
Do I get?
Oh, right here, and mainly because you're wearing a Buy More shirt, and God bless you, sir.
Hi, I'm Pablo. If you could have Teen Wolf crossover with any other show, which one would it be?
Jeff, let's start with you, since you're the man.
God, some of the shows aren't on the air that I love the most.
The
I
Office.
would love to see.
Oh. That's what I was gonna say. What? I love The Office.
Just two minds.
Dude, we're so connected.
We're so connected.
I think a Doctor Who
Ooh.
Teen Wolf crossover. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We got some nerds in the.
I think Breaking Bad would be cool.
Wow.
And like we have to fight.
Meth wolves.
Yeah. That's the new villain. Just meth is running rampant in Beacon Hills. Love that.
I think I'm gonna answer for myself and Sprayberry because this has come up a couple times, and I think we're gonna say the same thing. But I would love to see like the Teen Wolf Beacon Hills world inside of like a Sons of Anarchy, just like tattoos,
Oh wow, yeah.
motorcycles,
That would
and
be sick.
guns, and cigarettes,
That'd
and
be
just
sick.
super badass.
That'd be sick.
Fun.
I love it.
That's also my answer.
I knew it. I defer to this man. Holland.
Khylin and I live in the same world where Lydia, the genius on the show, sells blue meth. Yeah. I've all
You're going
my
back to
little
Breaking
werewolves
Bad
hyped
then?
up on my product. Yeah.
Breaking Bad. All right.
Breaking Bad was so cool. It was such an influence to us.
So great.
I would like to go on The Office though.
It would be fun.
Like
I don't
save
think it would
Pam
make
and
any
Jim
sense
from
whatsoever.
from danger.
Yeah.
I want to save Pam and Jim, and then they can adopt me, and then I could be their like wolf child.
I just want to see Steve Carell's reaction.
That sounds cool, right?
Yeah, and also incredibly dangerous. By the way, as I'm sitting here listening to all your answers, have you guys watched Stranger Things at all? Have you watched?
On Netflix.
Wouldn't Stranger Things be a really interesting crossover to do with Teen Wolf?
Absolutely.
This girl's like, what you talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy. Have you watched Stranger Things? Oh, come on. Teen Wolf came from the 80s. Stranger Things is 80s wet dream. I mean, this is literally... Anyway, I think it would be fantastic. Next question.
Hell yeah.
Right in front. Wait for that microphone. You have to have the power. And you have the power!
Hi, my name is Morgan Ray, and my question is actually for everybody. What's the best advice you have as actors to someone who's following the same career path?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good question. Who should go first?
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Who wants to actually...
I'll go. I'll try.
Anybody, yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Do it. Follow your passion. Do, film on your own. I started filming stuff on my own. I bought a camera and lights, and I just started doing it on my own because I wanted to. It's my thing, and just keep pursuing your dreams. Any way that you can. Take an acting class. Practice if it's natural to you. Get it out there any way that you can. Start a YouTube channel. Do anything, but if your goal is too unattainable right now, then you should, I think, I heard some really good advice from this dude named Mike Rowe. Do you guys know Mike Rowe from Dirty
Yeah,
Jobs?
Mike Rowe.
He's the man. And he said the coolest thing a couple weeks ago, he posted this video. And he said that follow your dreams, but if it's not going anywhere right now, then you should get a job and make money, and then put your dreams on hold for a little bit, but still pursue them and keep them as hobbies. Just so I feel like it's the smart thing to do. So make sure that you always have a good backup, because acting is a tough and really competitive career. But still, I'm an example of just following your dreams, but always having a backup plan and always having a goal and working hard. You gotta work hard as shit. Life is supposed to be hard. It's not easy, and it's so rewarding afterwards, and it really does pay off. So work hard, keep perfecting your craft, take classes, read books, whatever you want to do. If it's natural, then just keep filming stuff on your own, and eventually, you'll get noticed. But keep that passion alive and be humble. Stay humble.
Solid answer.
I would love
Solid answer.
Also add to that, you look young. I would start writing as soon as possible. I mean, the Andy Weirs of the world are the real winners. I mean, if you can be a
Who's
writer,
Andy?
actor, he wrote The Martian. He wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't writing for. Yeah.
I love that book.
Well, he wasn't writing for a living. He was doing something else, and he knew it was within him. And I don't know how true this is, but he supposedly called up NASA and was writing them essays of, is this actually how this would happen? And he was a smart guy. He was an engineer of some sort, software developer, and he wrote a great book. And look what happened. And so if he also wanted to act, I don't think Matt Damon would be in The Martian. Yeah, I would say if you're a writer, I think it seems like the best way in recently is if you have a great story to tell. And if you're not a writer, hook up with other writers. Go to writing competitions. Find other writers your age that are excelling and write something together. And brainstorm with them and give them ideas and create something together. Because if you don't have the ideas, find someone with good ideas and then attach yourself to them, and then they can't make it without you. That's the answer.
And be
Good,
the person
good,
that people
good,
wanna
and
work with.
legally advised answer. Fantastic,
There you go, Holland.
fantastic.
Thank you.
I would actually love to touch on this because this is something that I think about all the time, and anytime I get the opportunity, I like to express my thoughts on it. And this doesn't even apply strictly to the industry or pursuing a career in acting. It can be applied to anything in life, but I've always kind of grown up with this philosophy that there's nothing more powerful than a made-up mind, and that's really what it boils down to, is whatever that you're pursuing, you have to believe it for yourself before anything else, before the hard work, before you start pursuing it, before you develop that passion, before you have a vision, before there's that sense of clarity. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that it's possibly attainable in your life. You have to tell yourself every single day that this is what I want, this is what I'm after, it's possible, I'm going to attain it, I'm going to achieve it. And until you can wake up every single day and look at yourself in the mirror and believe that to be the truth, you're not going to accomplish anything. But once you do, you start to see things get created in a way in your life that it's just, I think it's too, you can't write it off to coincidence. It's almost like you're creating what's in front of you, and I think it all starts of right up in here, and you have to believe it. So just, pick something and make a decision and believe in it 100%.
Rock and roll.
Right. Yeah.
Solid. Dylan, Khylin.
Khylin?
Dylan or Khylin?
What?
Okay, I'll go.
You go.
I think.
Don't skip the rotation, man.
Okay, well then Dylan go.
No, it's free form. There's no rotation.
All right. No, I think for acting, specifically for me, like it's a business where you get really attached to certain projects and auditions and things, and even though you don't get them, don't let that break you down as who you are, and don't take it in such a negative light, because there is a lot of no's as in this industry, and but being able to push through that with a positive mindset, I think that's been the biggest key for me. Just being grateful at every moment. I think Tyler hit on it, because if you have no ego, if you're humble, you'll find that you're actually in a really great position no matter where you are, and you continue going forward with that, you're only going to go higher. But it's that negative thing that keeps you really low, and that's just me personally. And as far as like acting, like actually performing, one thing that helped me was I started to become like really conscious of my other life, my real life outside of the character. Like if I'm sitting down having coffee, I'm really conscious of it, or having a conversation with Dylan, that it's a memorable experience. I keep it, and I keep it in here, so that when my character might have something similar, I have something to draw back to. So it's not really pretend, it's just reliving through my character. That's my own weird thing, but it's definitely helped me, because it's given me, I actually am a little more awake to life now, because I'm always kind of working, I guess, like just experiencing something sad. I really try to experience it and harness that and be able to use it later to entertain everybody else. So I don't know. I kind of jumped around there, but yeah, to sum it up, positivity.
That makes sense. Absolutely.
Being positive and just really experiencing your life and putting that on screen, it does wonders.
My man, those words.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some insightful kids up here.
I would hope you know that. You've been working with them for so long.
I do. It's
Dylan,
so cool.
you want to add to that?
Yeah, I think the way I always look at it is, in this specific career, you have to have the desire to want to know things, to want to gain knowledge about the world, about your specific craft, about everything, about people, about the way people act and what they do, and you want to know the things behind what people do. It's just like a constant curiosity about everything. I feel like that's really where it comes in, because like Khylin said, you become conscious of everything, and you also want to need to have the love to create things. That's what we do. We just create things out of thin air, and that's really where performing comes in. And you have to have that. That has to be your main focus, throughout your whole career, from when you start to when you finish, because you always want to grow. Once you stop growing, there's really no need to be doing what you're doing. You always want to be growing, and really in this career, people get stuck about how many followers you have, and if I want to be famous, I want people to look at me and I want to be famous, and that's not what it's about. It's about doing what you love and touching other people through your work, because it's art at the end of the day.
And the cool thing about what you're saying too is that always growing. That's the beautiful thing about any art form, is that it's infinite. There's no end to it. It's not like you've reached a level and it's like, okay, I finished, I'm done. It's not the last page of a book and then you close it and move on. Like, it's infinite. Art's subjective, and it's interpreted by people in any way that's necessary or suited for them at the time and circumstances in their life, which is cool for us, because it's like you never plateau. Like, you can always keep growing and keep developing, which is beautiful.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
100%. 100%. And I find, by the way, especially like, you know, if you're growing, you got to challenge yourself. You got to, in order to grow, you have to challenge yourself. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. But growth is not a vertical thing. You're not starting here and getting to some kind of form of excellence. It's more of this kind of horizontal linear thing where you start here and you keep going this way. And it doesn't mean that wherever you've grown to is, speaking on what you were just talking about, you don't just end here because that was where excellence was. Who knows what, because it's subjective, there is no necessarily an ending point of excellence. Some artists, you know, they go to a place in their career and everyone in the world says, that's the best art I've ever seen. And they say, yeah, but I need to do something different. So what can I do? If that's the best, what can I possibly do as an artist? I got to do something different. And they might be putting themselves on the line and being vulnerable, but they're going out and they're stretching themselves and they're doing something different. Jeff, from the writing, show running perspective, where do you weigh in on all this stuff?
Well, I see a lot of auditions, hundreds. And I think first you need to, most important thing is you need to figure out if you want to be a celebrity or an actor, because the two often get confused. And then treat it like a craft. You must treat it like a craft. If you wanted to be a doctor, you wouldn't say, I want to be a doctor, and then walk into surgery. You take years and years of education. But a lot of people believe, I had a joke with a friend that most people in LA think, I'm hot, I should be an actor. And it's surprisingly true. But
just to cut in, I don't think that starts in LA. I think that starts outside of LA, and they go, oh my God, I'm like in Kansas City. Forgive me for anybody from Kansas City. I'm just picking a random city. And they're like, oh my God, I was like super hot and popular in high school. I could totally be an actor. I was a model, whatever. And then they moved to LA. But I don't think people start in LA going, I'm hot yet.
Yeah, and then they step in front of a camera and they sound like English is their second language. I'm not kidding. People will stand in front of, I've seen Vine kids with 5 million something viewers on their YouTube channels, and they've auditioned for us, and it's like, it's stunning. He doesn't sound like a person. Treat it like a craft. Treat it like something that takes years and years of education and work on it. Because it is a job, it's a profession.
Absolutely, and if I could add one more thing to that, theater, and then when you feel like you've done enough theater, then do more theater, because it's where it all started, is where you build characters, is where you understand scene presence, where you can learn to improv and ad-lib and all those things, and actually envelop a character as much as you can. And it's free and available to everybody. It's amazing. You can do it anywhere. There's community theaters everywhere. So I would encourage that. And good luck to you. I hope that you're on this stage one day and I'm like, guys, check it out. What's your name again? Morgan Ray, who was in the attendance of the Teen Wolf panel, is now on her own panel. Go get it, Morgan Ray. Yes, right there, blonde haired in the middle with the thing. They're perfect.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Hello.
Before I ask my question, I wanted to say, Holland, thank you so much for wearing the shirt at the panel yesterday. My brother's transgender, and I just love that you brought that up. It just means a lot to me. And then,
well, he can be next to me then, or she can be next to me, depending on which way they win.
So I just want to say
thank you. Side, then no, he cannot be next to me.
He can be next to me.
Yeah. But my question was like a little bit not as deep as the last ones, but kind of, so the game, like, MFK, like Marry, Fuck, Kill. So you guys, anyone
I can't
who
wait
wants to
for
answer.
This, by the way, first time on a Nerd HQ stage. Oh, we've never had a murder, fuck, kill. That's never happened.
Okay,
I don't think so. Have we? No. Pablo? Pablo knows. Have you watched all of the panels we've ever done? Good man. Have we never had an MFK? Fantastic. Let's get into it. So, murder, fuck, kill, the cast of the Kardashians. Is that where you're going? That was where you're going? Okay, continue.
No, just I guess anyone who wants to like answer, just for the cast, like who's ever here. I mean, just go for it.
Wait, but MFK, what are the parameters? Also, by the way, none of you have to answer this if you don't want to answer this. I'm just saying, this is a safe space, whatever the case may be, but I'll certainly answer it, so go ahead. What are the parameters?
Do you not, aren't you going to give us...
Yeah, it's got to be like, who are the three options?
Yeah, don't we?
No, you pick, right?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
No.
Given to you.
No. Do you have the 3 options? You don't. Okay, so I'm gonna. So sit down. Give that microphone back. I want you to think about those 3 options. Think real hard because we only have time for maybe like 2 or 3 more questions, and we're gonna come back to you at the end. I'm gonna go to this guy right here, tank top. Yeah, rock that tank top.
Hi,
Do it.
thanks. Chris, my question is actually for Cody. On your social media, you post a lot of stuff about lifting, exercise. It's obviously something very dedicated to you. Outside of acting, is that something you'd ever consider pursuing on a more professional or competitive level?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's crazy to me because the reason I got into that lifestyle, like the bodybuilding lifestyle, the training, the discipline, with the dieting, it was almost just something for me to just to work at every single day, and just to have that discipline in my life and to have something that I'm striving for. And also, it's more or less when I'm training in the gym. I've always looked at it as not necessarily training my body, but training my mind, of like being able to adhere to something that most people can't, being able to go into the gym day after day after day, being so sore I can't even walk, but still training, having a ridiculous schedule, but still finding the time to go, and like just kind of constantly redefining limits and pushing myself, and also of like having an image of like, this is where I want to be and this is what I want my body to look like. And then making it happen, like that's the most fulfilling and gratifying thing ever. If like I had this vision and now I see it transforming in front of me. So it's a lot of like, I think just mental growth as well. And what I did is while I was growing up, I got so invested in it that I started to use what I was like learning in the gym in my actual life, the industry, when things got hard and I felt like, man, like, this career, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing, but it just seems like I'm getting 1,000 no's and nothing's really working out. It's like, having that discipline, having that will, growing that will in the gym, I could then apply it to my actual life. And when like I fell down, I picked myself back up. It's just like, you go and you kill legs, right? You can't fucking walk the next day. And 4 days later, you're like, man, I'm gonna go in there and smash that shit again. It's the same thing. It's just like, I kind of fell in love with that. So yeah, it means a lot to me. But outside of it, yeah, I would love to. If I had the time, like I would really like to pursue it as a career because I feel like I have the potential. I feel like I could do it and like step on stage and get a pro card, maybe win the Olympia, like as like a natural guy. I'm not gonna get huge. I'm not gonna like walk around like 300 pounds of HGH guy.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but what do you squat, bro?
Answer the man.
By the way, I love that he didn't even answer. It's like, you don't even want to know. Way more than you.
With
yes.
or without knee wraps?
Without what?
With or without knee wraps?
See, this is a whole nother conversation. I don't even understand what the hell that is.
Can you squat me?
Right.
Absolutely.
Of course he can squat you.
Let's do it.
Right here in the front. Yes, you have to stand up.
Hey, my name's Lisa, and I wanted to find out if you would be stuck in one season of Teen Wolf forever, like a character would be like just doing it on repeat. Which one would it be?
Which season would we play repeat?
Yeah, which season would you? Which season would you decide to be stuck?
Dig it. Cool. These are cool questions.
Lightning round, because we only got time for one more. Lightning round.
I would be stuck in season 3 because I think I made out with a lot of people in that season.
Holland.
Season 5A because I was in the insane asylum, which allowed me to fight a lot of people, so I got to do stunts.
Done.
Nice.
Season 1, because I would have been like 10 or something.
Weren't even there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
That's not cool, man.
Cody, what season had you doing the most amount of working out?
Oh my God, I don't even know. I would honestly like to be in season 3, just because I love Dylan so much, and I would love to like be in the same environment, avoid Styles. Like I would never interact with him. I just want to look at him from a distance. I'd be scared shitless, but yeah, that would be cool. I would do that.
I'd be in season 1. I just like the lightheartedness. I'd like to do some jokes and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was great.
Good times.
And Jeff, if you had to write the same season over and over again,
I would not do
no pressure.
No. That would be, what's my favorite season? I have a special place in my heart for season 1 because it was all so new.
Yeah.
And figuring out who the
heck
characters and the stories were.
Heck yeah. Wait, who, what? Oh, you got the list? Okay, well, I'm going to do one more question, then I can come back to your list. I got to go to the mitt. I got to go to the cat. What
So
is it,
happy
paw?
you
You
did
got 2 paws. You only raised 1 paw. If you raised 2 paws, that would have been a no-brainer. Come on. put both paws up next time.
I have to take them off because I can't hold anything with them.
We couldn't tell.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool seeing you guys here, but
But? A lot of butts in this panel. I don't know what the hell's going on.
if you guys could, what's one thing you guys wish you could have seen throughout the seasons in Teen Wolf before it ends?
Oh. You want to start with you, Jeff? What's one thing you wanted to put into the show but just didn't happen? Or should we come back to you?
God, I don't have any ideas for next season, for the next 10 episodes. Go to the actors.
Typical showrunner.
I want to do.
Go to the actors. Yeah.
I want to do more scenes with pretty much everyone on here. I think me and Dylan have some good ones. I want to do one with Cody. Me and Tyler had some good ones. Holland was actually the first big scene I had with one of the series regulars, which was awesome. So yeah, just being more, Mason just gets more involved with everyone and just develops a cool relationship with him, and it comes to a nice conclusion.
It sounds like a contract renegotiation.
I think that's exactly what it is.
So you basically say you want to be a
that's
series
what I'm
regular.
saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Cody?
Goals.
That was slick, man. I need to take notes from you.
Hey, and it's live streamed. Now you have to do it.
Can't back out of this one. Pressure. I would love to see, I'd like to see Theo be a nice guy. We still got some time. Be a nice guy. I want to see a Scott and Theo bromance. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of some redemption a little bit, maybe. No?
I think they're with you. Dylan?
I wish they would have put some kind of possessed unicorn in the show. That would be really cool.
Once again, you've seen the show, right?
Yeah. You could have made it work, man.
Holland?
Oh, I mean, literally with Jeff, every idea's been done, I think, in this world werewolf world. I would say Peter
That's why the
Stiles.
show's ending.
Yeah, Peter Stiles
We're
start a detective agency. Boom.
I would like to see Scott grow up into a real man.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. He's been in high school for the entirety of the show, and
It's like The Simpsons. They just never.
I
grow.
know.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years in real life. It's been 2 years on the show. Where's the logic there?
I don't know.
I would like to see him grow up.
You really just want to grow a beard, is what you're saying.
I really do. I hate shaving. I hate shaving so much. But
It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
beard. It feels like there's an animal on my face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
I just
Trust
shaved
me, I
it
do.
recently because it felt like there was an animal on my face.
Oh, I want the animal on my face. I don't. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Break that down.
No, if I had to choose one or the other of I got to shave every fucking day or I get to grow my beard, I'll grow my beard out. I'd rather do that.
I like this. What is this? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock shadow?
I think that's the 17 o'clock shadow. I think that's what that is.
A little long. Okay.
It's good though. It's good though. It looks good on you.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
But yeah, I want to see my character grow a beard, Jeff.
It's still called Teen Wolf.
All right, fair enough.
But he's a wolf. I mean, he can grow hair at
Thank
will,
you.
can't he? I mean,
We actually, these are the least hairy werewolves you've ever seen.
Hey, I have 4 chest hairs. I'm proud of each and every one of those chest hairs.
you're working on 5.
I am.
So we're gonna go back to, was it Hannah? Hannah, let's get
No,
Hannah a microphone.
Anna.
Oh, Anna.
It's fine.
Well, I added an H. I'm sorry. Anna.
You sure it's not Anna?
Some people say that, yeah, but it's Anna.
Let's not go down a rabbit trail here.
It's okay.
Anna,
Okay.
MFK, and by the way, this may not get answered.
That's fine. That's
I'm just
fine.
letting you know.
I'm gonna answer
But
this
what is it?
Okay. So for anyone who wants to answer, Peter, Kate,
Okay.
and Isaac.
Okay. So they're on our shows.
Yes.
People that we work with.
Do you-
Peter, Kate. Holland's already got her mind made up.
I'm gonna
Go
give
for
this.
it.
I'm gonna give this one exact minute.
Do we go down the line?
No, I'm gonna give it 1 minute to see if anybody even answers it.
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna
Holland,
do.
you want to go? It's easy for
Okay,
Holland.
first of all, this is one of the most popular questions we get on Teen Wolf.
Oh wait, do you really?
Never had a minute.
Wait, you've already answered this question?
I've had to answer this question at least 24 times.
The same man.
Have you guys?
But
Have
you
you heard
usually
the
got to
answer to this
pick.
question?
So I mean, this is 3 villains. This is so easy. It was Peter, Kate, and who was the other one?
Isaac. Very fucking kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Isaac. I can't stand a man in that scarf.
Would we say that's the consensus? Kill Isaac, is that the consensus?
Sure.
Sure.
Everybody else on board?
For everybody?
We're gonna get a group decision on this. No.
Marry Isaac.
No.
Marry
I'm
marry
marrying
Isaac.
I'm killing Peter, and I'm fucking Kate.
There you go.
I'll answer it. I'm cool with it.
You're cool with that?
We
No.
have to come to the same conclusion.
No, I'm just wondering.
Oh, okay.
I just want to fuck all the guys.
You know, we got about 30 seconds.
I'm deciding who would be a better marriage, Kate or Peter. And I kind of actually feel like Peter would be a better marriage. It might be
very entertaining.
Yeah, so I would fuck Kate, marry
Yeah.
Peter, and
kill Isaacs.
easily kill Scarf Man.
Scarf Man.
Easy.
Anybody else want to weigh in?
No, I second Cody's 100.
Oh, you seconded Cody.
I think Isaac's a sweetheart. You marry him. He takes care of you. Bubble baths and shit. Look, he's got good taste. He wears good scarves. It is what it is.
Okay.
It's a
So
little feminine,
really
you
quick.
know?
So you two are essentially Team Isaac.
Pretty much.
Are you guys on the same page?
Are we?
You're on the same page.
Marry Peter, fuck Kate, kill Isaac.
Sure.
Okay, so Dylan.
Bandwagon.
Because Jeff, I'm keeping you out of this. I'm gonna protect you. You're the showrunner.
I abstain.
You're the tiebreaker here.
Oh, so I have to pick one of these two.
Well, no. Or you can go completely your own way. You can
I'm
go
good.
crazy rogue. What do you want to do?
Crazy. Kill all of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
is that an option?
No. I'd marry Kate, probably. She just seems really feisty. I like that.
I'm really curious of who you're gonna screw now. Who you screwing, Dill?
I'm gonna fuck Peter so hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Teen Wolf. That's it. Give it up for these guys. Give it up for these guys. Give it up for these guys. Thank you so much. You guys are welcome to go back and get some more drinks. Let's keep it going for Teen Wolf, everybody. Come on, please. They went out of their way. Keep it going. Put your cameras down and clap for these people. Keep it going. All the way out the door. Shut that door. What? Oh, yeah, I'll be right there. Hey, was that fun? Yeah! And Anna, you're welcome. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself thus far at Nerd HQ. Thank you so much for all of you who have continued to support and believe in what we do here. Yes, sir? Did you have a question? Oh, rock and roll. Yeah! You had headphones on. I have no. Maybe you were listening to like some Timberlake. I have no idea. Bless you all. Thank you all. By the way, in case Eric didn't tell you, what is that? What's happening? Oh, it's for me? Throw it up here. Got it. What is that? It's a plushie of what? It's a plushie of me? Is that Chuck with a red tie and blue pants? All right, I'll leave it up to artistic interpretation. Gray tie, black pants. I'm kidding. What's that? Throw them up here. I'll hand them to him. Are they all plushies or are there knives in that bag? Because these people might get really fucked up. Oh, boo! Oh, see? If those were knives, that would be a problem. Thanks for answering me before you threw it. Anyway, we aim to please. I hope you guys really enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for being here. You raised $4,000 for Operation Smile. God bless you all. Have a great night. Bye.